Okay, I've truly done everything that I can possibly do to be lazy and gross and stupid. I started just working on this, but I've run out of ways to procrastinate. I've got more sugar. I've got more caffeine. So I'm going to start with this article right here. I'm going to start with these companies now already listed in my feed bots list. And I'll just go through and take a look at them. If they're not, I'll try to add them to the list. If it's WordPress, then I'll add them to a new list, which will be Taiwan WordPress. There we go. Genius Hub is on the list. I should really share my full screen. I don't know why I don't ever do that. I've never done that before. Let's see if I can just share my full screen. Okay. It's not allowing me to do so. Whoopsies. I created an infinite loop. Should not do that. Yeah, I don't know why I've always been so reluctant to do that. I'm not seeing anything on the screen that is bad to share, but I would have where something bad could happen from somebody seeing it. Okay, anyway, so let's see here. Genius Hub. Let's create that infinite loop. This is bad. Also, how do I stop sharing? It's going to create an infinite loop every time. And the only way to stop sharing is to click on just to create an infinite loop. But whatever, it doesn't seem to cause a lot of problems when that happens. So who cares? Okay, 零仪行销. Let's search Google for 零仪行销. There it is, growthmarketing.taiwan. Let's see if we got them on here. We do. Although 0 posts in the last 14 days. Sup with that, growthmarketing.taiwan. Are y'all not in posting articles? Right, I went out to buy the biggest, grossest chicken steak that I could possibly. That was my plan. And then they weren't open. Like none of the places I went to were open. So instead, I ate a giant bowl of mussels. Which the last time I ate mussels I, 'cause, 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 ' feel like I had the flu. So we'll see if that happens again. 台北市就能去开放街。Tell me about yourself. Growth marketing. Nice picture. 美容行销 They have Emily's. I don't know if I've maybe possible. Yep. See, that's why I don't do that. That's why. I don't know why. I really don't want to be doing this. But there's nothing else I want to do. Like it's not like if I don't do this, I'll do something else. I just don't want to be doing this specifically. I don't want to be doing anything, I guess. Means playing Clash Royale and watching television. I didn't feel that either. I guess, the other thing is I can get drunk. Get drunk and talk to people. I feel like I'm too gross to talk to people. Okay, let's get back to this. So the company that I was looking at was when I was going to check and see whether or not I already have a bot for them. I can do it this way instead of signing in the back end. That's即可 S 一无限含体丝纯二蛋饼 Have I been to okay, so they're not in the Chinese section, so they may or may not be in growth marketing. Yeah, I think I just don't have a thing for them. Sure that they are WordPress, right? Did I just check if they're WordPress? Yeah. They're in my list of so if you can't really be in there without being a WordPress site. So they are WordPress. That means I can make a demo for them relatively easily. But right now, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. Right, I'm trying to not do anything too specific at the moment. Just let my mind sort of start companies in whatever way it makes the most sense, rather than trying to do some specific thing with these things. SEO knowledge base. I'm looking for, do they have like a LinkedIn? Do they seriously not have? What if I go on LinkedIn and I look for this? This monster's not doing anything. I think the reason is because from the first day I landed in Taiwan, so the taurine and the B12 and whatever other crap they put into energy drinks actually worked the first time that I tried drinking it in Taiwan. But now I've been drinking this like a few times, and it's not going to work anymore. Okay, so I looked for growthmarketing.taiwan, and I got nothing. I need to make notes about this some way or another, and I'm not going to remember it from this video. Locations. Taiwan. No results found. I kind of want to just call them because it's like, ultimately that is my plan, is to call them. So why am I wasting time? Let's just call them up and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Wait, hold on. Do they have like a list of humans that work for them? Not really. You know what happens when you call people? They tell you to email them. That's what happens. So what really calling these people? It wasn't my whole idea to put people into a direct. It's true. It's all true. But whatever. Again, what's the worst that can happen?
This call is being routed by Google. The cost of this call is 2.
喂，你好。
喂，你好。你好。
哪里的？
嘿，你好，请问你是那个创办人吗？
请问你是哪？
哦，那好，我是就是做聊天机器，然后我在做一个台湾的 SEO 的目录，所以我就想在把你公司加上目录之后，
哎，等一下，不好意思，不好意思，因为我刚好是在会议当中，你可以寄我的 email 给我吗？
行什么 email？
好， 我的 email dustin@growthmarketing.tw。
不好意思，前面我没有听清楚。
Dustin DUIN@growthmarketing.tw。
DUSTIN@growthmarketing.tw。
不好意思，你再打给我好，因为我刚好在会议，蛮赶，先这样好吗？
行 ，OK， 没问题。好，给 Dustin。
喂，
好，
喂，
还要换线，还跟我挂电话。OK。So that was that's fine. Dustin. Thing here. So that was, I could put it in that CRM thing, but again, it's just so one using it. So the reason I can't put it, there we go. All right, Dustin at growthmarketing.tw. All right, I don't know if any of this is useful, but yeah, I have to change it so that I'm only showing a tab and not the full screen, because you definitely want to have the option to not show things, right? Okay, so that was Lingyi Xingxiao, Jike Shuwei Xingxiao. I already have a demo for them. Welly SEO. Do I have a demo for them? Yeah, I do not know what I'm doing here. WebOmaze. No, I don't think so. All right. Well, what's their website? Welly SEO in Taipei. Welly DNTW. Oh, right. Feedbots. William Wong. Yes. Although it is supposedly not accessible. So still worth looking at. Where did that thing go? Let's check if they have if they really do have. Fine. Forbidden. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if they have WordPress or not. In that case, anyways, let's just take a look at what we're. That sucks that for them that the source is supposedly a Google ad because they paid for that, and I looked for them directly with no Google ad. I didn't mean to choose a Google ad. Here's the book. Dr. Williams. Okay, so here's the thing. For each of these, I need another file that is company, and I want you to be in my directory. Then I need a file for you. Wow, 50 to 100 employees, huh? Es una cosa más grande. Okay, I just want to see. No. All right, where's my little list of what I need for these companies? Here's what I want: the number of employees. Answer is 50 to 100. 50 to 200 on LinkedIn. What else do I want? I want the LinkedIn page, the name of the founder, the founder's LinkedIn, and then I want case studies. This is good. This is what I came for. What is this auth 0 thing? Damn, Willie is huge. Welly is huge. What else they have? Instagram, Facebook, Threads. Okay. Anyways, I want to know if I can figure out who the Guan Yu woman. Inside job. Well, can I get a job? Dude, I shouldn't have eaten all those mussels. Jesus, they have a huge team. Let's see if I can find this is one of the they've got 3 founders listed on their website. Let's see if I can find them on LinkedIn. That's Inoda number 1, even though he apparently used to work for LinkedIn. This is Inoda number 2. And that's Inoda number 3. Something, I wonder, I kind of doubt they're not on LinkedIn. So I feel like something is very much wrong here. Who am I looking for? Maybe they have their English names. Huang Di1. Huang Di1 is number 1. If you want to look people up by seniority, you have to be a Plus member, huh? Sales Navigator member. To be honest, I am not 100% sure why I want the founder's name. I do have a headache with the muscles. I think those muscles are going to fucking kill me. Willie Taiwan. What happened here? I have multiple LinkedIn instances open. I have multiple. There we go. There's my LinkedIn. How many pages are there? Are there only 4 pages? There's only 4 pages. So this is all of them. Tiffany Chun. I feel like she might be one of the founders. Let's see here. If you go to About Us, this is their About Us page. There is a lady. No, there is no Chun. There's Liu Yinghua, Lu Lanyao, and Huang Diyuan. Edna Liu. Edna Liu. That's got to be Liu Yinghua. Senior Project Manager. Content Creator. It doesn't say that she's she has 56,000 followers on Instagram. That's pretty sick. Yingwen Juanan Jingli. National Taipei University of Technology. That's the school that I thought was really cool. And she just went to Shanghai University for 1 year. Is this actually going to bring me to Instagram? It is. Wild. She does indeed have 5 followers. Does she do podcasting?
AI 认识，我现在只要回客户讯息，或是跟同事沟通稍微严肃一点的话题，我就会打开 GPT 或 Gemini， 请他帮我认识，只要2分钟就能写完的内容。这种感觉很像在帮文字套滤镜。想到以前练英文口说的时候，常怕自己讲的不标准，然后不敢开口。但事实上，外国人他们根本不在意你的文法对不对，他只想知道你想要表达的是什么。现在用 AI 认识也一样，同事跟客户根本不在意你的用字精不精准，只要保持基本的礼貌，不要有夸张的错字。他们只在乎我说的事情对不对，反应够不够快。我最近想要练习一件事，就是找回那种粗糙的真实感，在一些没有那么正式的对话就关掉 AI， 脑袋想到什么就打什么出来。我也不是要叫大家都戒掉 AI 啊，因为真的不可能，不需要戒掉 AI， 但要学会控制。我工作上呢有一个坏习惯，就是
How does she edit every sentence? That would drive me crazy. Like that's a lot of time spent editing. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, so she's one of the founders. Let's see if we can find any more founders at the other. Daisy Chung. Okay, who are the other 3? Who am I looking for? Lu Lanyao and Huang Diyuan. There's Lulan Yao, co-founder. It says in her name, co-founder. Connect. Am I allowed to connect with her? She hasn't even put a profile photo on here, so my guess is she doesn't actually use LinkedIn. So this is totally pointless. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we can I should also go back and find, there we go, Edna Leo. Where's Edna Leo? Where'd she go? There she is. Okay. And the last one we are looking for is Huang Diwen, who again at one point worked for LinkedIn, so he should be easy to find on here. As much as I am feeling very lazy, unbelievably lazy, but also I can tell this is the right thing to be doing. You know, like where's the original? Here's the thing I was looking at now. You know, before Ling Yi Xingxiao and Welly SEO were two different things to me, or were the same. They didn't mean, one didn't really mean much different than the other one. But now I realize that Welly SEO is this enormous company with tons of employees. And whereas Ling Yi Xingxiao is a company where you can call them up and the founder answers. Look, they have a whole section. Wait, no, well, they only have two. These are their two English editors right here. I wonder what happens if you put the whole website in English. That should be an option, right? I'm not seeing any option to do that. Okay, that's very interesting. Let's move on to the next one. So 即刻数位那即刻 I already have a down. Let me make sure. Let me see. Do I have a? I don't know if I have a Taiwan. I need a Taiwan directory. I just drank this whole monster and now I want to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. Oh, this feels good though. This is the first time I've gotten any work, even though I just did like barely anything right there. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's one small step in the correct direction after many a time going in the wrong direction. Or I wasn't really going in the wrong direction. I wasn't going in any direction at all. I was just doing nothing for a long time there. Storage. Vector stores. Okay. Huh. Okay, well, I have a Hualian vector store. And I have a whole bunch of interesting. I've got a bunch of vector stores in the demos project. I guess that's what I'm going to create a new vector store in the demos project, I guess. Taiwan, SEO companies, because I already have like a lot of. Okay. So now I want SEO companies with 0 files in it. Okay. And so the next question is ow. Ow. I'm pretty sure that we have ow in here in the feedback. Yep. Ow.ai, one post in the last 14 days. Now, do we have a demo for them? We might even already have a demo for them. We even have a demo for them. Which is called AWO AI. So let's just see if we can sample equals AWO AI. I feel dizzy. This is what happened last time I ate mussels. Started with dizziness and feeling like my head was heavy. So here we go. We got our blog feed, we got a browser bot, and we got a review bot with AWO AI. We don't have a knowledge bot though, and the lack of a knowledge bot means we don't necessarily have a graph. It has a demo. Let's go ahead and check out their website. Wait, how many instances right now? Let's go right here and search for awo.ai. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I should first go on their web. Interesting. Yeah, there we go. They have a link. So I'll do this. This is pretty dumb, honestly, because I can build a knowledge graph through automated scraping, I think, which is going to be way better than this little method of collecting information utilizing. But let's just get going without overthinking it. And then I can figure out how to do a better job as I go. They are in Taipei. Let's find out about AWO. AWO seems to have a lot going on with Japan because look, they have Japanese on their website. Is that their founder? Because he's in all the pictures. So if it's not, that would be weird. Well, when you look at about them, he's the only one listed. So do they have employees? You kidding me? It doesn't look like a big company based on their website, but they've got people in Taiwan or in Japan. Damn, they've got a lot of people. Okay, anyways, let's just go ahead and grab their LinkedIn, which again, this is so stupid of me to do because I like literally have so many scripts that will do this automatically. And I may have already done this for this company already. But you know what? Employees 50 to 200. Okay, that's great. I don't really know why, but I'm just going to go ahead and save that. Save it and move along. Let's just go ahead and look at the next one. What is the next one? After Awu, we got Jiangneng Shuwei Xingxiao. Okay. showtaiwan.com.tw. So let's just see if they're in here. I'm not seeing them. Make sure that's the right one because Jiangneng Shuwei Xingxiao, only 5 reviews. Sonar. Oh, it's Sonar. So we definitely have them in here. Probably already have a. I probably already do have a graph bot for them. Let's see here, Sonar. I mean, I was literally just reading. I literally have a Sonar article open right now. Which is yet another list of SEO agencies, I think. All right, whatever. Apparently that. And then here, let's see if we got a demo for them. Yes, we do. We have a demo for them. Damn, everybody's jumped on the SEO and GEO fool bandwagon. That is for show. All right, let's see if we got their LinkedIn. Their LinkedIn was not found. I am already following them. I'm pretty sure what happened is I think LinkedIn at some point changed its URL structure. There used to be a Taiwan .tw subdomain, and there no longer is. Employees 11 to 50 employees. I'm already following them. Are they based in Taichung? Let's go back and see. Okay, anyway, so this is awesome, and this is definitely what I need to be spending my time doing. However, for whatever reason, I need to stop doing it right now because my head is heavy and it's dizzy. But I'm kind of conflicted because on one hand, I kind of want to just stop live streaming and just work on this because I can like lie down and work on it. Which I mean, I could do that while I'm live streaming as well, but it just seems like like let's just stop with all the extra shit and just focus on working on this because this is the right thing to be working on. But I really want to document like the entirety of making this directory from beginning to end. And the more that I'm doing it, the more I'm realizing that this is the right thing to be putting my time and effort into. And so I even more want to document every step of the way. So, okay, so they have an office in Taipei and another office in Taichung. Sweet. And this is the founder. Damn. I don't know what to say here. See if we can find the guy. I feel like there's a mismatch between the font that is used on these websites and the one used on LinkedIn. And that is causing it to be impossible to find people. Is it possible to just search the same thing without formatting and see if that changes anything? Did not change anything. Who are their partners? Their cooperating partners. Let's see here. Oh, I don't think. Interesting. So they are listing a bunch of people that they work with. Okay, again, this is awesome and amazing and perfect. 100% exactly what I need to be working on. However, like I said, I need to take a little breaky break or something like that, or like start working while not sitting in this incredibly uncomfortable chair would be one option, or I don't know. So I'm going to stop and come back. But again, this is perfect. I want to know every single thing there is to know about every single one of these companies. And as I go through doing them, I'm definitely going to revise my strategy and get better at doing it, get more efficient and effective. And then whatever. That's all. Wait, first I want to say this as Sonar